I think we just scored the best view we've ever had.
With our RV.
Ever. Yeah, like RVing.
And it's not even the best site at this campground.
No, it's not. And what's so funny is we never would be up here if we didn't get a taste for gold panning. So we are at Porcupine. Is it just? I think it's just called
Porcupine Campground,
yeah.
Which is a National Forest campground.
Right, and it's in Hope, Alaska, which wasn't on our radar at all. So when we left our campground today, we actually went back around the little arm, like going towards Anchorage, but we were doing that just to get fuel, and then we wanted to go to the animal conservation they had there, which honestly was fine. But
yeah, we just drove through.
Yeah.
We're not the biggest fan of zoo areas anyway.
Right, and we totally understand that they're doing good work and
yeah.
like, you know, they're rehabilitating and releasing some of these animals, but you know, a lot of them they aren't.
It's not how we want to see most of the animals though, but
Exactly.
I mean, we got to see muskox, which I don't think we would have been able to see.
Right, because we heard muskox was really hard to see.
Yeah.
After we left the conservation, we were like, okay, well now what? Where are we going to stay? Where are we going to gold pan? We were actually talking about, I know I said yesterday we weren't going to do this, but we were talking about getting pay dirt.
Yeah, pay dirt bags.
Pay dirt bags.
So we can test
So
ourselves.
we want to practice. Yeah. And then we also want some gold, man.
Yeah, so you can see it and you get that taste.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so we were Googling where to get pay dirt up here, and there's a lot of places, and then we were taking like the name of that place and putting it into YouTube and saying like review on this pay dirt, because we've realized like there's a whole world to YouTube. Obviously there's a whole world in every niche, but like there are so many people that talk about panning and gold mining, and people review pay dirt bags. Gosh, to make long story long, we ended up finding this pay dirt bag that had good reviews, and that place is in Hope. And we're like, that's only 40 minutes from us. That's perfect. Let's head up there. So we head up here, and we're like, well, where are we going to stay? And we're like, well, there's a, you know,
National Forest campground.
Yeah, National Forest, whatever. Let's go take a look. And we pull into this place, and it is stunning. Like every site is like totally private with all of this shrubbery, and then of course like look at this view. And obviously not every site gets this view, but this, as Jason said, is not like the best view anyway.
Most sites can see the mountains or at least in the woods,
right.
So it kind of feels kind of
and
fun.
We're looking at the plates, and there's a lot of Alaskans here, a lot of locals, so obviously this is like their place. I've just been so happy every time we score like the last campsite or an awesome campsite, and so this is probably, honestly, I said it before, I'll say it again, the best view we've ever had RVing.
Yeah.
So bummed to be leaving this beautiful spot, but we're on to the next adventure, which is to find a pay bag.
Pay dirt.
Pay dirt. Which is to find pay dirt and potentially go mining. It is raining, but we got rain jackets, we got rain pants, we got rain boots, so
yeah,
we might just do it. out again.
Yeah. Got maybe a flake or two. I'm starting to think that we're the problem.
I don't think we're the problem. Well, okay.
Well,
I think we're the
part of
problem in the sense of like maybe we're not picking good spots to dig. We watched so many gold panning videos last night. This has become like a weird obsession. Like we literally watched YouTube on straight gold panning for like 2 hours last night. So I don't think it's our technique, because what we've learned is basically like the gold wants to stay in your pan. It's the heaviest thing. And so like if you're shaken, and obviously you are, like it's gonna stay down there. And one guy even, he did a panning session, he got gold, and then he's like, I'm gonna do this again, like using all the improper techniques, and we'll see how much gold is left. And it was all still there. Like he was sloshing water out of his pan, he was pouring when you're not supposed to. So it's like, because the gold's so heavy, it wants to stay down there. So I don't think it's our technique, I think it's probably our location picking.
Yeah, and also time of year, they like it, I guess, like, you know, they like to go looking for gold. Maybe this is why no one else is out here gold panning in these locations. But they said they like to go picking for gold like after the high flow, so you know, new gold is moved and it's like shuffled down river, and then you're able to get to the spots where it is. But now it's like the water's still so high and fast, and so
yeah, it's definitely timing too. But we're here. Like, we're not coming back, so we just figured we'd do it.
That's our update. We are
gonna go buy some pay dirt.
Yeah, we need a little pick-me-up, a win. No, we want to see also, you know, we want to test our panning ability and having some gold on hand.
Oh, and I gotta go get waders now.
Yeah,
because my boot broke.
So we can do all of that in Soldalt. Anyway. Yeah, we got nothing planned, so we'll just go do that, I guess.
The rest of this Alaska content.
Yeah, it's just, I hope you like gold panning content.
Guess that smell in your RV? We certainly were, and that's why we created Tank Tune-Up. We created this holding tank treatment with a dual action formula that not only breaks down waste, but eliminates odors. Our formula doesn't have fillers or artificial fragrances that honestly sometimes make the odors worse. Tank Tune-Up is so easy to use, just simply scoop it, rinse it, and forget it. Whether you're hitting the road for a weekend getaway or living the full-time RV lifestyle, Tank Tune-Up makes odors a thing of the past. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get yours today. And if you want to learn more about our product, check out our full video on it. Okay guys, so we had an eventful afternoon after stopping at Prospector John's. We got some pay dirt, but at the same time we actually met Prospector John because he runs Prospector John's, just him and his wife. He's like, I have 9 claims, and you know, I'm a prospector, not a miner. I like finding gold, and I got friends, you know, they're the miners, Miner Mike. Anyway, long story short, they offer like full day and half day tours of going and mining his prospects. So that's what we're doing this morning. We were like, oh, I don't know if we have time. And then we left. We found a site at Quartz. Are we at Quartz Creek?
Quartz Creek.
Quartz Creek. There was only 2 sites left out of the 45 site place, but we got one. We went back and we're like, you know what? Yeah, we'll do a half day tour. Let's just do it. You know, we got gold fever.
Yeah.
So we're going out on his boat and we're going to one of his claims.
Yeah, and we saw the Kenai Lake, which is like,
oh my gosh,
and I kind of sold us on staying here. So.
Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys this lake. It's glacial fed, so you know that means it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Once we got to Prospector John's claim, we got to work right away. You have a full 4 hours to use their suction dredge, and any gold you collect, you keep. We were the only 2 on the tour, so Jason and I took turns. This also left us plenty of time to chat with the 2 miners that work on the claim. They were extremely friendly and shared some of their knowledge regarding prospecting and panning. Once our 4 hours were up, it was time to clean the sluice box. We were shown how to properly clean out the mats and get every speck of gold from the crevices. The concentrates were poured into a bucket and then panned. We didn't weigh our gold, but we were told it appeared to be almost a full gram. Alright, so that tour was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We got in there with a suction dredge, and to do that recreationally, you can only do it up to 4 inches. So ours was actually a 2-inch suction dredge, and we got, I don't know, a decent amount of gold. Like at the end, he was like, "This is a good haul," and I was like, "Are you just saying that? You say that to everyone, don't you?" And he's like, "No, I swear, like this was a good run for you guys."
I feel like we were just getting to like the good stuff. We had like worked down a little bit, and like we were just starting to get to like the mud that had the good stuff. But
yeah. So
right. The next people can have it, I guess.
But overall, like that was just a really cool experience to, I don't know, we're not really, I mean, like we are last minute people, but we're also like not last minute people, if that makes sense. When it comes to activities, I feel like we're never really like, yeah, okay, let's just do it. So it was really nice to just be like, you know what? It's something we want to do. It sounds fun. Let's just do it. I'm glad we did. Like the boat ride, the Lake Kenai is beautiful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It was raining on the way back, but like it doesn't matter. Alaska's just like so pretty.
Yeah, so. And we were so prepared. You know, we had rain gear. We had multiple layers on, so it's not like we were cold, really. I mean, you know, you're a little cold, but
yeah. So we highly recommend Prospector John's, and if you're passing through Cooper's Landing, like. It was just a really fun experience. Everyone was so nice, like the 2 miners that we were working with and John, you know, like it was a good experience.
Yeah, even if you just want to do like gold panning, they have that at their store. If you don't want to take the boat out to the actual claim,
to the back country,
and get into the water of the wilderness out there.
Yeah.
You can do just gold panning there and learn that. That would be a good place to do it.
We were going to head out of Cooper's Landing and start heading down to Homer because we have the bear tour in a couple days, but we were looking at the like national forest map up here where you can pan, and it actually kind of like we're already kind of at the edge. So once you get into Homer, you know, you're leaving the national forest land. So we backtracked again, which isn't hard to do, you know, like this freeway that we keep backtracking on is, I don't even know, like maybe 60 miles at the most, the area that we just keep ping-ponging along.
Right.
So we backtracked to...
Granite Creek.
That's right. I keep forgetting where we are. Behind us is Granite Creek. We got a site right on the creek. Gorgeous. Like these national forest campgrounds are just... They just don't quit, you know?
Yeah, and you can reserve a bunch of the sites here, and there are still some first come, first serve.
Yeah. So we were lucky again to get a first come, first serve site. So we ended up staying, we're gonna stay 2 nights. We rolled in last night, did a little prospecting, and today we're gonna try and get out there with our pans. One thing we did kind of learn is that you're not really gonna get like big flakes while panning. So we're already... Here, right, so we're already thinking about like, do we need a sluice box? Do we need, you know? So honestly, you might see us go even further down the mining rabbit hole, but in the meantime, we're gonna get out here and pan.
Yeah, see what we can find.
Yeah. see if we can get a flash in the pan. We got the tiniest bit of gold.
If you look through that cloudy water and past the 99% black sand, there is 1% of this vial full of gold.
Yeah, we did it.
This is like our first place that we prospected on our own, I guess, in terms of like, it's not
actually knowing what to look for.
Yeah, and it's not like a recreational mining site.
No.
It has been mined before, at least this creek has, and then we came and, yeah, like Ray said, we've learned a little bit more of what to look for.
Yeah. So good day outside.
Yeah.